Well, there you go, that's a bit of brass casting. I just cleaned up all the dregs. I've spilled a little bit in the furnace, so I'll have to have to get that out and reuse that, but I'll show you what I've poured anyway. So here's the makings, as they say. That's the bit I just poured. Probably up to about there, I suppose. This was full length pour, small diameter. Because small diameter is quite handy, you know. And then this is a bit bigger. That's the old clutch lathe cylinder off of the Tata. So that's a good diameter. That's full length. That was the first pour, second pour, third pour, and I just kept topping up the crucible. The actual burner that was sent down from Queensland is tremendous. I mean, it does a fantastic job. Melts the brass, and it'll melt copper as well. You can see a little bit of copper on top there, bit of residue, but yeah, it'll melt copper as well. So, not that I want to melt copper because I don't like machining copper, but yeah, it's super good. And here's a shot inside the furnace. You can see it's starting to lose some of its insulation, but it's standing up pretty well. I've done quite a few melts with it. And the crucible is just a basic thing, but it works good. And I'm going to have to reinforce it. It sort of sags a bit under when it gets red hot. So I'll put a bit of metal under there, stick a weld a bit, or I might put a rib on top. I'll see, whatever fits. And it's right in the flame path. And that's the sort of residue you get. It's weird stuff. It's like powder. It's totally different to what you would get with aluminium. So that's. I didn't even try and skim it off. I find it's best if you just leave it there and just pour. And when you pour, it'll sit at the back of the crucible, and the brass will just flow straight out. But yeah. Anyway, next thing is to find out what the pour looks like once they cool down. So I'll come back later.